Here they come. It's a national championship for Wisconsin. Marty, deep middle, Lees, touchdown, Northwestern.
No big surprise.
Bad pass.
He turned it over, and they got a layup.
Next bucket wins. Have a good night.
Another high drive, right field. Walker on the berm, off the top of the wall. Yelowitz chugs around second. He's in there at third base.
Foster's in Indianapolis. Seth Greenberg, the only coach who looks good with or without a mask, back in Bristol, Connecticut. Coach, I know that mask does look good, by the way, and I know you were really impressed with the guard play by both teams in the first half. What goes on the Ott Elmore burger?
I don't, first of all, it's not going to be a quarter pounder. It's much more than a quarter pounder. I can tell you that much.
Half pounder
you
at least.
would not eat it. Let's put it this way. You would not eat it. I've had dinner with you. I had to force you to eat nachos.
You take the bun out of it, and I'm good. I'll eat the beef.
What's to say? It's not a burger if you take the bun out of it. I mean, I had to introduce you to what a nacho was.
Yeah, you know, those were pretty good. I like that. I'd try those again. Ja'Cory Williams at the free throw line. Only 1 for 6 from the floor. And a great endorsement from D. Wade. ISO Joe is a hooper. He will hoop anywhere just for the love of the game, no question about it. Much to the delight of TBT fans. We've been treated to a performance here against Herd That.
You had a great conversation with Chris Paul. Both of those guys were talking a lot of smack about their teams. Obviously, Dwayne about Golden Eagles, who I think right now is maybe the most complete team in the TBT, and Chris about his AAU team and his team in the TBT, CP3. Chris Paul does such an incredible job with his grassroots program, and he's so involved in it, impacting so many lives. But hey, Dwayne Wade needs to play. Dwayne, you need to play in the TBT next year. Get yourself in great shape. You and ISO Joe going at it. I mean, that would be really, because hey, Dwayne Wade's a hooper also. That dude loves ball, and man, was he a good player. Unfortunately, I had a coach against him one year. Didn't go very well.
And that Marquette alumni team clearly has got a lot of experience playing together, and D. Wade would fit right in with that group. But you could probably put Joe Johnson on just about any lineup in TBT, the way he's playing right now. That last three-pointer gives him 24. Ryan Luther, who hit the Elam ending and Herd That's last win over the money team, drops it in, and it's a 4-point game, Coach.
Yeah, Ryan Luther started at Pitt, transferred to Arizona as a grad transfer, and he made a big bucket, obviously, in that Elam ending, and he has a feel for how to score. But Joe Johnson, here's my question. I'd love Dwayne Wade to answer this question on Twitter. Dwayne, do you think that Joe Johnson right now could go in an NBA game and get 20 on a winning team? If you're watching, I'd love that answer, because I think he could go right now and get in an NBA game and get 20. I mean,
well, you said a winning team.
Carmelo Anthony doing it. Yeah, why not? I mean, if he's going to drop 20, what do we want him on a losing team? I mean, Carmelo Anthony's dropping 20. Why can't Joe Johnson at what, 38?
39.
39.
One throw.
Well, this is just game 1 of 2. Overseas Elite versus Herd That. Sideline Cancer versus Boeheim's Army, the Syracuse alumni team coming up around the corner.
Sideline Cancer, 2 great wins. They beat Team Hines, a team that a lot of people thought could win the TBT, and then obviously Team Challenge ALS, who I picked to win the TBT. Marcus Keener, as I call him, Marcus Elam, because he's so good at the end of the game, because he can make a play for himself or others. That zone for obviously Boeheim's Army, terrific, and Eric Diebendorf has been absolutely phenomenal. Will the length of Boeheim's Army zone impact Marcus Keene and make it hard for him to create separation and make plays for others? That will be the question. He is now Marcus Elam because he dominates the Elam ending.
Rondale Watson dominates that dribble drive to the free throw line.
Got a 3-point game, and these guys are not backing down. They are just playing ball.
All alone underneath. You can call him Frank Nitti. He's Frank Session, but he got that name as a Drew League legend, 3-time MVP in that Pro-Am League in Los Angeles.
The Drew League, the Real Run, those two leagues are so good in Southern California. Look at Watson, hits a spot, pulls up, terrific. And then, you know what, if you're going to run a second defender at Joe, high basketball IQ. He's got a PhD in basketball, not just as a scorer, but understands the game. You don't play 18 years in that league without having a PhD in the game. Extra pass, one more, and that's going to be a bucket.
Heck of an effort by Overseas Elite to keep that in bounds, and then Putney gets it back and puts it in.
What a great possession there for Overseas Elite. Second ball reversal, second penetration, interior passing, really good basketball. Here comes.
With that patented spin move, but this time Putney is there. The former UMass product clearly read his scouting report and had that move checked.
And Putney's length is really impactful. He's played for 13 different teams in the G League and overseas.
Last minute of play in the third quarter. Last minute of play in the third quarter.
As this tournament goes on, people are either going to have to run a second defender at Joe Johnson, or he's going to, a great pass.
Back to Joe Johnson.
Or he's going to score a bunch of points.
TBT tournament record this year is 32 points. That's the single game high this year. Joe Johnson's got 27, and he's got 29 after he taps that miss back in.
And how about the pass, though? He attacks the basket, the defender steps up, he throws a dime, but stays in the play.
A 9-0 run keyed by Joe Johnson.
He won the Big Three championship last summer.